There is a technique that works brilliantly when manifesting a specific person. It is such a powerful method that will make your specific person think about you all the time. Also, it is very simple, and it is so easy that you can do it anywhere at any time. People have gotten massive results from it, and you are the next one who will get these results. While reading Neville Goddard's lectures, I got the answer to my questions about why this technique actually works. This golden method is often talked about as the whisper manifestation method. It is a powerful method because it involves the senses of sight, affirmations, and feeling. With a clearly defined goal in mind, you have to think of a simple statement that comes to mind. In my opinion, the statement doesn't have to be complex. It has to be something short, like call me, text me, or meet me. This statement needs to be something that you wish to experience in your physical reality. Now that you are clear on what it is that you want from a specific person, the next step is to simply sit and relax on a chair and take deep breaths. Move your attention from your thoughts and the world around you and divert your focus towards the breath, as breath is one of the most underrated precious things. Just breathe and keep your attention on the breath. Do it for a few minutes. Your focus will be heightened by doing this, and your mind will be clear. Now, just visualize the specific person you want to influence. Focus on their face. Look at how they look. I know you love them, and they look just perfect to you, but you have to focus on the appearance of their faces. Visualize their eyes, eyebrows, nose, smile, ears, and forehead. Just focus on how they look, take some time, and picture them. The easiest way to visualize them is to focus your attention on some special markings on their face. Like, if your specific person has a mole, focus on that mole. If they have a scar, focus on that scar. Maybe their teeth are different. Maybe they wear a nose ring. Maybe they wear an earring. Maybe they wear glasses. Maybe they have a very different eye color. Just focus on these special markings and form an image of their face in your mind. Now, in this visual scene, add some sound. Reach towards their ear and whisper. Don't speak, but whisper the statement that you made. First, whisper their name. Then add that statement. Like, Vanessa, meet me. Whisper this statement a few times. Whisper it again and again. Now, while whispering it, imagine that their facial expression is changing and they are wanting to meet you, call you, or make whatever statement you made. Focus on this expression for some time. Then imagine a sudden outbreak of white light, and then come out of this imaginary act. You did it. Some people will think that it is just imagination, but you have planted a seed that will become a giant tree in no time. You have planted an idea in the mind of your specific person, and it is now true. They will show you this truth, and they will prove it to you in your physical reality by acting upon this idea. It is because in Neville Goddard's lectures he says, everyone can be transformed, every thought can be transmitted, every thought can be visibly embodied. A friend 1,000 miles away is rooted in your consciousness through your fixed ideas of him. To think of him and represent him to yourself inwardly in the state you desire him to be, confident that this subjective image is as true as it were already objectified, awakens in him a corresponding state, which he must objectify. The results will be as obvious as the cause, which was hidden. The subject will express the awakened state within him and remain unaware of the true cause of his action. The subject has no power to resist your controlled subjective ideas of him unless the state affirmed by you to be true of him is a state he is incapable of wishing to be true of another. In that case, it returns to you, the sender, and will realize itself in you. Whatever is awake within your consciousness, you are. Whether the belief pertains to oneself or another does not matter, for the believer is defined by the sum total of his beliefs or subconscious assumption. Many people have done this. They assumed beautiful feelings towards another, and other people responded to them beautifully. Many people have shared their success story. You can also be a success story if you follow the advice that I mentioned in the video. All I want you to do today is whisper those statements into the imaginary ear of your specific person, because imagination is one true reality. This physical world is the manifestation of imagination. So, start doing this multiple times a day, like in the morning whispering in their ears to meet you, in the afternoon whispering to call you, and at night whispering to FaceTime you. I am just giving you examples. Your ideas can be totally different from mine, so do whatever you like. Also, I have made a video that is, in many ways, similar to the whisper method. It is a video in which there is a guided meditation that you will find at the end of the screen. Just click on the first video that appears at the end of the screen.